MaidCentral allows you to automate almost everything in your home cleaning business, including payroll. Payroll is automated because your employees are directly clocking in and clocking out using the MaidCentral application, checking in and checking out of jobs. And if you're using complex pay methods like commission pay or paying by allowed hours or job ticket hours, or one of the other names for one of the complex pay for performance models that are common in the residential cleaning industry, MaidCentral automates that as well. So if your employees are working on allowed hours, for example, it's tracking that. And if you're paying some combination of drive time and job ticket hours, it accounts for that as well, where you can have travel pay in addition to your team hourly. So there is just a vast combination of ways that you can pay in MaidCentral. And again, it's all automated by the actions your employees take in the field. When they clock in for the day, their time clock starts, and you're calculating their clock hours. When they're checking in and checking out of jobs, they're calculating allowed hours, and travel and office time are being calculated as well. So all of that is being driven into reports like this, which makes it easy for you to export this to Excel, upload it into your payroll provider. You can also run complex tiered pay structures and add additional pay based on bonuses that they earn. MaidCentral would also allow you to add a specific bonus if there's something that needs to be paid. Supplemental pay is built into MaidCentral as a way to watch for non-conforming issues, employees that fall below minimum wage. You can set your own company's minimum wage. Let's say you don't want anyone to make less than $15 an hour. That's all trackable. That's all built right into MaidCentral so that you can automate knowing that information and making sure that non-conforming issues don't become compliance issues if you fail to pay someone minimum wage for some reason. Overtime is calculated as well if necessary. And then one of the most powerful features in MaidCentral is automated tipping. Tips come from your customers in a variety of ways, including off of scorecards. Imagine this: when your teams finish the job, a scorecard or survey is sent from MaidCentral to the customer. If the customer rates the service high enough, it asks them if they would like to leave a tip. And so that encourages your employees to do a great job because they know if they do a great job, they can earn more tips. They can also increase the number of surveys they get because they'll ask their customers to be engaged with that. And then that's also full circle. It'll also ask the customer if they'd like to review your business, and that'll help you grow. So while that's not necessarily related to payroll, it's all built into the way that MaidCentral works. Everything is interconnected in one system. So finally, you can also run things like your sick or vacation PTO times, pay holiday pay. So when you're looking at your wages in MaidCentral, you're looking at a fully well, not quite fully loaded because you don't have your tax load in there, but you're looking at your direct labor costs with all of your expenses, and so you have a very good idea of what your cost of goods sold are on any given day for any given week, and really you can break it down job by job. For your employees, they have a employee portal. So let's look at Tim here. Tim can clock into his MaidCentral instance, and they have their employee portal where they can actually look at all of their schedule, but also they can look at things like their payroll. So when this payroll is completed, Tim will see that he earned 424 in job pay, some travel pay, office hours, and then his gross wages is a little bit higher because he also earned some additional pay. He earned a bonus. So in this case, he earned some tier two pay. Perhaps there was a tiered pay structure that he earned up on, and he earned some tips from his customers and he can see from what homes he did it. And if you are paying in a pay for performance system, you really need your employees to understand that how they make their money and why they make their money so that they can stay engaged in the process. So with MaidCentral, you can display that information to them. They can see what they made on every house. They can even break it down by the job hours that it took, drive and office time, so that they understand that they make more money when they're more efficient and more productive with their time. MaidCentral really is one of the key elements of making a pay for performance system work for your employees. And all of this is driven automatically throughout the day. So when you are finishing your invoicing and doing your your billing at the end of the day. One of the things that's attached to it is your employee records for those jobs. And when you create your invoices, and that's all done with one click, you're also creating these payroll records for your employees. So all throughout the day, as your employees are clocking in, you see these employees here. We've got times here, we've got fee splits associated with them. All of this is automating these payroll records. So by pressing a single button, and you create your invoices and charge your cards, all of that is passing on to payroll. So MaidCentral is automating so many of the back office processes and simplifying and combining them so that you can reduce steps. And for many companies, they're saving hours and hours per week on running their payroll, and really hours and hours a day of invoicing and of invoicing jobs through just the one-click processing of your jobs reports at the end of the day. So keep tuning in, keep learning, and we're excited to have you learning about the MaidCentral platform.